All right. Oh, McCree. Oh, no, McCree. Let's slow this down and watch McCree's last moments. Goodbye, McCree. Oh, no. It's going to hit him in the knee. Oh, no. It's got a rocket in the knee. Oh, that is unlucky, McCree. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to OverAnalyzed, the awesome Overwatch, ow, my eyes itching, community coaching series. And today, we're going to take a look at a player who plays on console, but is a very good, well, a very high-level player. It's a high diamond player on console, which actually is pretty good on console. And what they do in this game is play every single off-tank. So this got me interested. It was like, what the hell? Why would you play every single off-tank in a game? So clearly there's a bunch of problems here. Now, what also got my attention is when I read emails and they say stuff like, I think I'm better than this. You know, I think sometimes basically this person is insinuating that players in their team are not making the right decisions. And it all culminates in trying to blame people on your team for holding you back, right? You're the reason why I'm not at the rank I should be, and that kind of attitude. But what also got me in this email is it says, I used to be in silver and I have climbed to diamond. And that is incredible. Honestly, that is one of the best traits you can have as a player of Overwatch, because what that means is you are able to learn. There are a lot of players out there who get stuck and get set in their ways and do the same things over and over again. And you've really got to break out of those bad habits. If you can do that, you become a better player and you progress through the ranks. It isn't about who is on your team. Yes, I know. There will be bad players on your team. There'll be players that make crazy mistakes. This happens. It's Overwatch, right? As much as a team game as the devs want it to be, it's going to be bloody annoying. There's going to be players that will throw the match. All it's about is keeping your win rates above 50%. And if you can do that through making good decisions, you will go up through the ranks. But be under no illusion here, ladies and gentlemen, this is the same at every single rank in the game, right? It doesn't magically change when you go up from Diamond to Master, for example. All right, then. So we're starting off with the Zarya. So we're going to be looking for bubble management. And in fact, before we start this, because this is a high level game, what we're going to be doing is looking at different concepts. So we're going to be looking at things. Well, we're going to look at value. And I know we always talk about value. It's a bit of a meme, but value breaks down into different subcategories. You've got positional value, you've got targeting value, you've got compositional value, you've got execution value, you've got ultimate combo value. There's loads of stuff, right? You could sit here all day and come up with about 10 different things to do with value, right? We're going to look at them and we're going to see if you're using your hero correctly, because we assume at this point, if you're playing in high diamond, you know how to play the character, you know the way the abilities work. So it's about applying them correctly, and it's about having good game knowledge, and it's about having a good Overwatch brain, which we're going to hopefully try and help you with. So we push forward through the barrier, we get some ult charge, I like it. We back off, I like it. We barrier our Reinhardt, again, it's fine, I don't mind it. The Junkrat is crazy on our team. I don't know why he's there, but whatever. Good kill we've got here. I'll take that. We should be able to push forward and kill him. So this is a little bit of a mistake we've made here. We should have just went straight forward onto that Sigma and killed him, and then we could have walked back through this door. He'd be dead, right? We've got our personal shield available now, so we'd have been totally fine. In fact, we'd have been 100% safe. We could have secured that kill. Play a little bit safe, whatever. It's fine. We're back again, spamming, get a bit of damage. Bubbling our Reinhardt. Okay, we've noticed they've got a Pharah now, so yeah, we're super low. So I wouldn't waste time attacking the Pharah unless she is absolutely in range. Surprisingly, you can kill Pharah quite quick with Zarya when you're supercharged like you are, but I wouldn't worry about her, right? Like, focus on other stuff. So we've actually lost our front line here, which is a problem. So we are now going to need to play defensive here, but we've got two heroes in front who need our help, and Junkrat needs our help bad. Take a breath. Take a breath, right? Don't look at my hair because you won't take a breath, but take a breath, or you might go, oh, what the hell's going on? Take a breath. This goes for everybody playing Overwatch, right? If you just take that extra split second to make a decision, you'll probably make a better decision. Overwatch is a great game for making you react, for making you go, oh my God, I've got to do something. I've got to do this. I've got to do that. Don't do that, right? Because a lot of the time, that'll be a bad decision. You should have give the bubble to the Junkrat here. Like, the Junkrat is literally 1 HP. Well, I don't know, I'm sort of in the way. The Junkrat is 1 HP, right? We've given it to the Brig. The Brig, well, she's full HP and she's got a shield up. Okay, she's on the front line. It's not ideal. She needs to get the hell out of there. But she's got a chance to get out. The Junkrat just doesn't. He just doesn't have a chance. Let's see what happens here. Junkrat's dead. All right. We get a kill on the Sigma. I like it because, of course, we can do damage through his suck. But now we've got a problem here, right? Because We're the only tank on the line here. We can't engage them. We've got to disengage here. We've got to disengage. No, don't walk across the choke. No. What is that? Right, so we should have bubbled the Junkrat. Instead, we bubbled completely the wrong target. We need to sort that out. That's not good play. We need to fix that. We get a kill here. That's fine. Now we disengage, right? We disengage. We hesitate. We disengage, and then we're like, no, I'm going to go forward. I think it's because you've got charge. So you're like, I'm just going to use my charge, man. I've got all the charge. I'm going to use that charge. No. Then you come here. Now, here's the thing, right? Look at this, right? We're wildly cut off from our team. But notice what is happening, right? Our team are starting to recover. Our Reinhardt is almost back. Okay, we've got Junkrat in the spawn. But there are 5 of us pretty close to the point. So our main objective now would probably be to stay alive. I know our Ana is getting pushed here and she's dead. There's no way she survives this unless she gets a clutch nade onto herself or whatever. But what we should do here, I mean, I will preface this with we've lost this point. I do not expect us to win this point, but there are things we can do that might allow us 1 in 100 tries to actually retake this point. So we play safe here. We literally chill here. We maybe back off a bit more. We give them another problem. The enemy team are bunched together. They're in a good position. They're going to walk onto the point. What we don't do is this. This is feeding our brains out. Look at this. We walk straight across the choke and just die. It is bad. It's really bad play. Our Ana survived. Look at that. Our Ana survived. Look at this. She survived. So we have actually sort of through this a little bit. Now, imagine our Reinhardt comes out here, right? And because we're over here being a nuisance, we bubble him. And then he walks onto the point. Can you see what I'm trying to get at, yeah? All these little adaptations you make in your play make you a better player. And it's not... This is not something which is some ultra high level decision or like, wow, you need this massive level of skill. It's just take your time and you make a better decision. Read what's going on and you make a better decision. But Overwatch is a great game for making you feel like you've got to act straight away and like, oh my God, everything needs to happen straight away. That's not the case. All right, so we lose this point now. So we're making a change now. All right, let's discuss this. Hog, although you're AFK, so I guess maybe you still pick in the hero. D.Va or Sigma would be a better pick here if you wanted to change your hero. Zarya was still kind of okay. The reason why I say D.Va and Sigma is we've got a Pharah and a McCree on the other team. D.Va and Sigma are going to make them have a bad time, especially D.Va. D.Va probably would be the one I'd go for. The Hog, but one thing I will say as well, and we always need to be aware of this, is it isn't always about having like the super optimal picks against the enemy team. Like, oh yes, well on paper D.Va and Sigma would be the optimal pick, blah, blah, blah. But actually, you could just play Hog and kill everyone, right? You might be an incredible Hog player. Also, the enemy team might just feed their brains out into you. There's a load of different things which could happen in Overwatch. That doesn't often mean that it's great. This is one of the issues the game has had long term, where sometimes it can reward, frankly, bad play, and it rewards it in a wrong way, and it shouldn't do that, but hey, it's just Overwatch, right? Anyway. So we want to try and play with that Reinhardt a little bit here. Nice hook on it. Like, so I don't know what that Moira's doing there. That actually encapsulates what I was trying to say. That Moira feeding their goddamn brains out. Why was the Moira using Coalescence right next to a Roadhog? Like, in what world is that a good move? That is a terrible move, and she's been hooked and destroyed by you. So that's bad play off the enemy that you've punished, which is great. Good punishing, but what the hell? All right, so pulled the Sigma. We need to be a bit careful here. Yeah, we need to back up now. We can kill this Sigma. This Sigma's wildly out of position. We can hook him again. Great tech there. Love that. Love it. The old hook him and turn a little bit. We should be able to get the kill on that guy. Oh, he's 1 HP. Okay, he's dead. Bob killed him. I don't know why Bob wasn't there, but he's killed him. All right, okay, so our Reinhardt's going in deep. This is actually good play by you. Unlucky. We could have got the hook there, but that's unlucky. A good play off you here to support the Reinhardt. Now he needs to get the hell out. He needs to get the hell out because he really doesn't want to die here. Okay, probably didn't really need to use our heal there, did we? We were getting healed by our Ana, so... All right, so we're actually in a decent position here to use our ultimate. So I'd be considering using it simply because it's close quarters. I would ram it into this guy. We know he's going to use Suck, but I don't care. I'd literally ram it into this guy. Ram him into a wall and just, like, whatever. Our Reinhardt could charge him. There's loads of options here, right? Okay. We can see something unfolding here, can't we, ladies and gentlemen? We can see a big bad Roadhog around the corner. But the player can't see that. Now, this I actually like, right? And the reason why I like this is it's a hog flank. Now, on ladder, Hog can do some, frankly, cheesy stuff on flanks and get a load of value. He appears, gets a hook, gets a kill. Oh, my God. We're probably going to win the next fight because it's now a 5v6. Here, I'm going to say 99% of the time, this is a good move to make, right? We move out here. We throw a hook. Ideally, we want the Mercy because she can't disengage from this. The Moira can obviously fade away, but whatever. We take whichever one gets hooked to us. The problem is there's a Hog there as well, and this Hog can counter hook us back, and if he does that, we're dead. But you don't know that, so this is kind of fine. So it looks like we actually got the Moira, and he hooks us in, and we die. Yeah. So I mean, if that Hog was a few seconds later, you'd have been fine there, right? I don't think we would have got a kill because it was still a Moira. She would have just faded away. But that was okay, right? That was okay. And I don't mind. In fact, I really want team. We'll come off you a second. But I really want teams to hold close down here. Because it's just a fight you should be taking all the time. So in a way, your team were playing quite well. All right. So we're coming back to what is a lost fight now. We need to think about not engaging here. We need to really disengage from this. Because if we go into this, we're feeding our brains out. We want to get back to the spawn. Which is fine. Okay, this is... See, again, this is like the feast or famine idea of Hog, right? This is like, okay, I'm going to throw a hook here. Yeah, you might kill someone, but you might get hooked yourself here, and you're at the mercy of their Hog, of their DPS. This is risky. I mean, like, this could have booped you. All this needs to... I mean, does this have boop? Is that boop? No, that's clearly not boop. That is a rocket. Oh my God, I didn't actually know they had different rocket graphics for each skin. That's super cool. Anyway, where is this Pharah? She is this. No, she doesn't have concussion blast. If she did, all she's going to do is fire it at the wall here. Bye-bye, Huggy. You're dead. Or Hog's going to hook you. What is that noise? Anyway, it's a bit risky, but it sounds like their Hog missed you as well. All the Hogs missed. Okay, what are you doing, McCree? McCree, what are you doing? All right. Oh, my God. Okay. So this is probably what you're referring to in your email. And let me be honest, this happens at every level in Overwatch, and this is just what happens in Overwatch. People have brain farts. They're just like, I'm going to go in. I don't know why, in a million years, McCree would think it's a good idea to walk in front of his Reinhardt and his off-tank into a choke, which is being spammed and slapped with Sigma's balls, and is being spammed with rockets and literally everything you can think of, and even dies to a Pharah rocket. Because he's feeding his brains out. Like, we need to engage here. We've got no other choice. Yeah, so, I mean, there's not, to be honest, not really too much more we could do there. The good news is that Hog now is going to be more effective indoors. Now, I think this is probably the decision that was going through your head of, I'm going to play Hog on the second phase of Iconfold because there's environmental kill potential. Maybe. Now, that's sound reasoning, but based on what the enemy team have got, I still think Sigma or the D.Va, probably the D.Va, would have been the better pick in this scenario. Maybe the Sigma. Let's just say they're kind of a personal preference towards those two heroes, if, of course, you can play them. But now, when we're going indoors, it's going to be much easier for us as a Hog to get value, because now we can hook the Pharah much more effectively. I mean, this actually is a great highlight of this. Look how she's come through the window. She's within hook range all the time. We should be trying to hook her there. I don't know why we didn't go for a hook. All right. Oh, McCree. Oh, no, McCree. Let's slow this down and watch McCree's last moments. Goodbye, McCree. Oh, no. It's going to hit him in the knee. Oh, no. It's got a rocket in the knee. Oh, that is unlucky, McCree. Oh. Okay, McCree's dead. So, one thing I just want to look at here is look at what's going on. This, ladies and gentlemen, was a 3v6. Well, a 3v5, right? 2, 3, 4. Well, 3v4. But these guys are almost here, right? Anyway, whatever. It's a 3v4. This isn't good. The number is higher for the enemy team. This means that we got a problem. So as tanks, we should be aware of where our team is, and we kind of are. There's a little bit of disengaging on the go here, but we are really, really far forward here. We should have ran away. We absolutely should have ran away here. We've got the Ana who's trying to help us, but we're facing a ton of pressure from the enemy team here, and Reinhardt's in a lot of trouble. did manage to get out, though. So we did sort of disengage okay, go for a hook, but Reinhardt runs forward. And, yeah, so this is one of those moments. Oh, Lord. This is one of those moments, ladies and gentlemen, of Overwatch, where Mr. Hog chugging on his chugger. Yeah, oh, dear. So Reinhardt is facing a lot of questioning here. So there's a big, juicy Pharah ulti in his face. That's not good for his health. There is also a horrific McCree. Well, there's not a horrific McCree, but McCree telling everyone the time. From a nice position, actually. Oh, God. There's so much damage coming through here. What would have helped here? Another barrier might have been beneficial, or a D.Va defense matrix, right? We're dead. Oh, we're dead, yeah. I mean, we should have probably not peeked out when we were getting destroyed there, but what could we have done? Sit in the corner here and get killed? Like, they're about to die. Yeah, so, like, everyone's dead. It's going to be super hard to recontest this, and we're just going to have to go. I mean, Reinhardt's just charged in. He's dead. They're using all their ultimates. Like, effectively, it's an unwinnable position to be in. Yeah, their Sigma's using his ult. They've invested 3 ults, their hog, the hook, whatever. Okay. But like I said, Hog is more effective inside there than he was outdoor against their team comp, because he could have got hooks onto the Pharah, for example, and stuff like that. Still, though, I don't think Hog was the best pick, mainly given their Pharah pick. Hog's not great against Pharah, whereas D.Va just shuts Pharah down completely. In fact, Pharah players absolutely hate D.Va. Talking of D.Va, we now get D.Va. So, okay. You know, I'd like to know what the decision-making process was to now play the D.Va instead of play the Zarya on the first point here. Because you could argue Zarya is more effective on the first point. You know you're going to get charged. They are going to spam the choke. We will get charged. We could be thinking they've got a Pharah, so I'm going to play D.Va. But I don't think you are thinking that, because if you were, you would not have played Hog throughout all of the defensive phase. So, I don't know. There's, like, questionable, like, decision-making going on here, which goes back to the idea of that the value concept, the value of, like, the compositional value. Were we getting maximum compositional value? Probably not. But you sort of know that we needed to play D.Va, and now we've got a D.Va. Funky stuff. I mean, Overwatch is a complicated game in that regard. Don't get me wrong. So, defense matrix straight away. We should defense matrix these. We could have probably have eaten the Moira orb. So, one thing I don't like here, and we've got a great highlight of this. You spent too much time on the front line taking damage and not eating damage. We should be with our Reinhardt barrier, projecting defense matrix through it, so anything we don't eat just hits the barrier. Look at their Junkrat. Their Junkrat has 15% ult charge. Now, granted, you would expect the defensive Junkrat to have higher ult charge here than our DPS, because he's spamming into a choke, and we have to physically walk through there to get towards them. That's where D.Va would be great, because she's going to stop his damage. We could have prevented the 15% there. It still would have been pretty high. It still probably would have been 10% or so, but we could have reduced it. And this comes back to the idea of I don't know what our Junkrat's doing in there. What the hell? But the idea of, like, these little minimal gains, it all adds up, right? There's all these things you can do in a game which can give your team more chance of winning. Okay, so we defense matrix here. Now we move across. Well, it's that way for you guys. Okay. Keep our Rhino alive. We're also going to need to talk about peeling for supports. So nice here that we're chilling to get heals. Right then. So D.Va is a dive hero. We know this. And this ticking is going to drive me crazy. But in this team comp, is this what we should be doing? I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to use my crystal ball. You are going to lose the mech into this, right? And God forbid you go even deeper, you will 100% lose the mech. What we should do in this scenario is enable our team. See this Junkrat in the sky? We should be with our Reinhardt here, with the defense matrix active, or just literally with him, firing our micro missiles, doing whatever we're doing D.Va stuff, but not diving in. Because what we're looking to do is enable our team to push forward as a unit. So we heavily pressure this guy because he's right on top of us, yeah? Reinhardt hopefully is going to smash him with his hammer. We're going to add damage to him. And Mercy's safe behind us, right? Then this allows our Junkrat to get forward, our Ashe to get forward, and our Brig to get back into the fight, right? What we don't do is rush forward into the enemy team, because even though this might give our team space to work and play, without a mech, we're not effective at all. So let's just see what decision you make. And you could turn around here and get out. So we absolutely lose our mech now. We're just going in so deep here, we've lost the mech. It looks like we're still going to be okay, though. But can you see how that was a really... So imagine if we had our mech now. We absolutely could have had the mech now, right? We did enough. We didn't have to go that deep. So if we still got our mech, this enemy team can still be aggressive. Look at this. There's 4 players here. They can still be aggressive and come on to this point, right? So we need to be worried about this. But they don't. So we're lucky. And Reinhardt's gone really deep, so it's a bit of a worry. Oh my god. We need to back out. Now that's a questionable res, Mercy. That's a very questionable res. There's a big hook coming in for Roadhog, for Reinhardt. Oh no. Don't do that, Mercy players. Please. I mean, it was right next to our spawn as well. There's no need for that. Okay, so we are going for a little bit of backline action, which I do like, but we've got to be careful here because this is an Ana. She can put us to sleep. We have to assume she's got a sleep dart unless we've seen her use it. So the way to deal with her is to defense matrix her, drop defense matrix her again, and try and like outsmart her. But remember, because of the cooldown of defense matrix, Ana, if she's got sleep available, should always sleep you, right? So it's a difficult 1v1 to take, this is. But what happens is when you do this, is it stops Ana healing the team. And Ana, more often than not, is the primary healer in a team. Now, she's not in this team because they do have a Moira as well, so there's a lot of healing going around. But by you doing this, this actually is really good. One thing I will say as well is, fights that break out now... What is that noise? Okay, now it's gone. Fights that break out here can be a little bit pointless because the payload hasn't even moved through the door. So us being crazy and pushing into the back line might be a bit mental because we could lose our mech. But whatever. I kind of like this anyway. So like I said, this does prevent her doing healing. So this is giving our team a major advantage. With nice defense matrix, and she puts us to sleep. But you would expect to be put to sleep here. Nice. And then a disengage. So nice. Nice. I don't think we need to be too ridiculous there with the disengage. We could have just gone back to the payload. So we talk about peel, don't we, with D.Va, and the idea of... Also, we need to talk about high ground acquisition, which this is good. So peel is the idea of going back to protect your back line when you know they're having pressure applied to them, right? D.Va is the best hero for this by far. So when we get to some relevant examples of that, we will talk about that. But this we need to talk about now. On this phase of the map, we can control the high ground. What we've got to be aware of, though, is going up and taking fights against multiple enemy heroes because we don't want to lose the fight. But we can go up there and push them around, knock them about, engage, disengage, engage, disengage. That's what D.Va's great for that. So always being aware of your ability to control the high ground is essential with this character. So I like this. Maybe we could have got a kill actually there on the Ana, but whatever, I don't mind it. We push them back. We back off because we need healing desperately. Right, this, oh my god. Oh lord. Okay, this Mercy, Miss Sapphire is the queen of absolutely crazy reses. This is the second ridiculous res that's happened. So here, Junkrat is against everybody. He's gonna die. Like, he's gonna get put to sleep. He's gonna get just anything is gonna happen to him. He's dead, right? Look at the enemy team coming up the ramp. It's game over. It's good night, Vienna. It's all over for this Junkrat. However, what happens at the pro level, and this is something to be aware of because it's a nice little thing to sort of put into your D.Va play. If Mercy's going for a res, the D.Va will defense matrix over. Now, I've had the pleasure of listening to pro scrims, of watching pro players play in teams, even at Overwatch League level, at World Cup level, and all that stuff. And the Mercy player will scream that they're going for a res. D.Va will put defense matrix on them. That's not going to happen in ladder. But if you see res happening, you can think to yourself, all right, I need to defense matrix it. It's a little cue that you've got to go for. So chuck that defense matrix over the Mercy if you can, and over the res target to keep them alive. Would it keep this Junkrat alive? No, because it's a crazy res. I mean, he just got destroyed. Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. Oh! Okay, so we lose this fight. So we just need to get out now. We need to save the mech and get the hell out. You've got boost. Get out. Get out. Get out. No. Oh, man. And now we're just going to spam to try and get the mech back, which is fine. Like, throwing ourselves off the map here, it's not really worth it. Just keep spamming. Like, you play with the barrier. I'm literally going to have a heart attack the next time I see people not play with the barrier. I can see something unfolding here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no. Oh, no. I can see. I hope it doesn't. What I can see happening here, right, is a disgustingly horrible D.Va bomb. Right. Oh, no. I hope this doesn't happen. So I'm going to tell you what should happen here, right? Reinhardt has got Earth Shatter, and it's free. It's absolutely free. So what happens here is dead simple. You get your ass onto the high ground and give this McCree something to worry about, right? We don't want him free-firing into our team. We want you up there. Our Reinhardt goes, oh, this is Christmas. They don't have a Reinhardt. They've just got this crappy Sigma barrier. I'm going to Earth Shatter the crap out of whoever the hell is on this low ground. Again, I don't know what our Junkrat's doing there. He's crazy. But at least he's killed their Anna. Whatever, we'll take it. Their Junkrat's jumping down. We're just going to kill, right? Of course we're going to kill. Okay, so let me just run through what happens here. You go onto the high ground. You knock this McCree off. There's a Moira up there, whatever, we don't care. Our boosters then become available again, and then we D.Va bomb. The reason why we D.Va bomb is because this Reinhardt has moved forward in the meantime and smashed Earth Shatter down. We're comboing D.Va bomb with Earth Shatter. We get the kills. Now, Earth Shatter has been nerfed. It's not as long, the stun isn't anymore. You only get knocked down for a certain amount of time. But in the past, it was longer. Now it isn't. When they're knocked down, you've got to get that D.Va bomb in to get the results. That's how we play it. How we don't play it is YOLO a D.Va bomb forward and just hope for the best. All right? That is not the play. So please don't do that. I knew it. I knew it. I could feel it. I think we're in Sigma ulti. Yep. I mean, our bomb got nobody. And then McCree's still on the high ground. Just shooting whatever he likes. In fact, let's go on board with McCree and just see what a lovely time that he's having. Come here, McCree. What a lovely time I'm having. Oh, beautiful. I think I'll flashbang that. What a lovely time this McCree's having. All right, we need to get out of here. Oh, my God. Just defense matrix the Junkrat and get him out. Junkrat, get out. What is he doing? What are we doing? What the hell are we doing here? What the hell are we doing here? Why did we do that? I mean, we're winning here for a bunch of ults getting used, but why did we just give them our mech? Imagine if we could block the high noon with our mech. You got carried by your team there. You literally walked into the enemy team, lost everything. Your Reinhardt runs in, Earth Shatters, and then we get a nice Riptire. I didn't expect that because you've not done anything like that in this game until that point. Boost forward into the choke. Boost forward and just make sure they don't get onto the payload. Or just kill the one that's on the payload. I didn't know there was an Ashe there. Okay, where are we going? Do we really need to go and get that health? What about poor Junkrat? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. We got to go back here. Oh, Lordy Lord. So you're in the mech here. Straight forward I'd go into the fight here. But we do know there's an Ashe on the point. But whatever. I'd have gone forward. Okay. Let's imagine we come back now to take on the Ashe. We're not doing anything here. Why have we made this decision? Why have we made the decision here to go and get the health? It's weird. It's a weird decision to make. And Mercy's with us. You see what happened because we left this guy on his own? You know, so when we talk about peel, yeah, sure, you peel for your supports, but you also peel for your tanks. We just let this guy die because we went, no, we're going to get health. Mercy and everybody came with us. That was not the right move. In fact, that was a bad play. That's resulted in us having a very hard time here and losing a mech. When losing the team fight, we need to get out. Our Ashe needs to get out. Okay. So it looks like our Ashe has kind of got out. Jeez, our Reinhardt. Oh. This is a little bit eager. You're going to lose the mech again here. A little bit eager. But not necessarily totally bad. Kind of was. We kind of just went in a bit crazy there. So, I don't know what's happening here. There's been a few moments of just madness. No. Oh, no. What has happened here? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. What happens? Oh, no.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Okay, well, whatever. The enemy team, they got screwed. All right, so yeah, we just need to regroup here, get back on the payload. It's fine. We've almost got another D.Va bomb. That's beautiful. Do we have another Earth Shatter? Yeah, pretty close. So that's our combo. It's great. Obviously, Earth Shatter combo is great. Why are we on the front line? Where's our Reinhardt? There he is. Let's slow this down and let's just see what you do. Yeah, let's just keep walking around here, taking damage. Oh, there's a big boulder. Yeah, let's just keep going. Why are you going forward? What damage are we doing to this guy at that range with our fusion cannons? I'll tell you, nothing. Okay, we got a defense matrix out. Oh, now we're in a good position. Thank you, Mr. Reinhardt. Reinhardt? Who the friggin' hell is Reinhardt? It's because I was going to read his name. I can't read his name. Anyway, good stuff. Now we're in a good position, right? But only because he pushed forward. Junkrat's going on a flank. All right, so this looks like we're setting up for another comedy bomb. Come with me. Take a deep breath. Deep breath, right? Deep breath. Because most D.Va players in this scenario now will throw this bomb. They will legit launch the bomb into the enemy team. Don't. Let the fight break out. Let the payload get closer. Then consider using the bomb, right? Calm down. Don't use the bomb. You don't need to use the bomb just yet. This could be a bomb opportunity. We are in a graph. I'd be really worried if follow-up. But does the enemy have follow-up? No. We know they don't have follow-up. So the play here is not to use grab. It's not to use D.Va bomb. But if you did use D.Va bomb here, I wouldn't be necessarily negative about that. It would be okay. We might die, obviously, using D.Va bomb there because we pop out as baby D.Va. But we could push here. Like, I don't like. Okay, look at what's happened here, right? Our Reinhardt and Junkrat are just in the enemy's back line. We're here, and okay, we're in a safe position, but we really should not be this far back. This is a target we can kill. We should get onto that and kill it. And Reinhardt somehow gets back out of there. Junkrat gets a lot of value. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the Zarya. Look at the Zarya. We kill it? We finally killed the Zarya. But we could have killed that Zarya earlier. Now we're getting to the point where D.Va bomb is going to be like ultra effective. We can just throw the D.Va bomb up in the air here now. Nice Earth Shatter. We could just literally jump out the D.Va bomb here. We didn't use the D.Va. Actually, I'm really surprised you didn't use the D.Va bomb there. Use it after we cap. Standard. But like, always consider using your ultimate when it's like the final push like that. It's the very final bit we need to get. And we're almost certainly going to win. It's simply pressing one button that guarantees the cap. Something mental could happen by the enemy team and somehow they take the point back. It's best to be safe, right? So, honestly, I think at this moment, what we're seeing is a good player. Are we still going to go for D.Va? This must be getting close to the end of the game. And you're saying that you play all the off-tanks. So I guess we're going to get Sigma fairly soon.
The destruction caused by the Omnics here.
And even if we don't get Sigma, it kind of doesn't matter. Because like Sigma and I think D.Va are interchangeable in this comp. All right, let's go forward. What we got here. So you, for some reason, like doing that when you come out of the spawn. I'm not entirely sure why you do that. You want to come out of the door where your team are coming through, which you do generally. But defense matrix over them just to stop spam damage coming in. And try not to get too, like, booster happy and going in front of your Reinhardt barrier. Defense matrix. Like, always think about alternating. Like, your Reinhardt is going forward. You can visually see the damage his barrier is taking, right? If he drops his barrier, you absolutely have to have defense matrix over that to cover it. If you don't, because you've just gone at the same time as the Reinhardt barrier, it opens up a gap, and the enemy can exploit that gap. Now, that's more like ultra high-level crap, which, to be honest, just using defense matrix on your Reinhardt's barrier as he's moving around is probably good enough. But it's about filling those gaps, and that actually does work really well. Like, why have we just stood there and let them kill our mech? I don't understand why we've done that. And Reinhardt's gone on a mad flank. See, so now... Oh, we've just let them eat our mech, and... Our team have just carried us again. They've just walked in and just done massive damage, and we're dead. We deserve to die for that. But at least we went in, right? You see, don't take this as negative criticism. The fact that you are overly aggressive sometimes is good, because it's easier to learn to be less aggressive, right? If you're less aggressive, it's much more difficult to learn to be like, I'm just going to go in, right? Because there were these little gaps and these little windows of opportunity that you can exploit. And it happens all the time in Overwatch. So we've lost that Ashe in the back line. Yeah, we should think about getting out of this. We really don't want to lose our mech here. See, I don't think we were confident. Oh, my lord. Why are we pushing forward with this much health? This is crazed. Oh, no. Actually, that's a big shatter off Ryan. See, there's a bit of confusion there. We should have disengaged. You should not have... You seem to hesitate. Like, I think I should go out. No, I'm going to go back in. Oh, I'm getting healing. I'm going to go back in. Well, you have 40 HP and you got destroyed. No healing in the world is going to keep you alive when you've got that little HP. Nice. I take chops. Nice. Get back in that mech. Love it. Okay, let's get on the high ground. Let's get on the high ground. Let's not, actually. Well, okay, this is fine. But I was like, let's just dive into the high ground from here. That would have not been great. The whole enemy team's together here. We're sort of not together. We're all over the shop. Oh, we do have an Echo now. I don't think I'm a fan of that Echo skin. It's weird as hell. It's like Gundam style, but not. I don't know. Anyway, this is a better decision. You made a good decision here. Just to pop up, see what's going on. I mean, you got to be careful. Oh, nice. Our Echo's gone in. This is huge, actually. This is like we're sort of playing a bit of dive here. It's a good play by our Echo there. And our Mercy to get in. Look at it. Echo is so good. Echo is such a great hero. The other thing we didn't really speak about as well is you could have tried to eat the grab from the Zarya. Now, I'm going off on a bit of a tangent here because this is going back to the earlier attack phase, but we could have tried to eat the grab off the Zarya because we knew she hadn't used the grab at all. So we know she's got it, so we've got to be ready to stick defense matrix on her just to try and eat that. But whatever, that's just a random thought that was going through my head. We're getting a lot of value off this Echo. Echo is doing tons of work here. Hey, we don't mind that. You give us Bob for free. We like that. This is something as well you've got to remember. Don't panic in overtime. Don't use your ults like this. This is crazy. The enemy team should have just chilled. They're going to regroup. It doesn't matter if they lose this point. Regroup, re-engage with ultimates. You only have to win one team fight here. So I would consider boosting... okay, so I would totally go forward here. Just to keep these guys off. I'd boost into them. Get them off the point. Because we don't... I mean, it's unlikely they get there, but we've got to stop them. That was close off Reaper. Nice defense matrix, though, onto Reaper. I would have been out of position to do that. But I think we would have capped the point anyway. But still, it doesn't matter. If they win the fight here, we lose. Where are we going? Why are we not helping out? What is this? Uh-oh. Be aware. Turn around. Be aware. Be aware. Be aware. Oh, this is... Well, I mean, we've bombed. Fine. Try and keep our Rhine alive, okay? Whatever. So we are now categorically fighting a losing battle here. I mean, their pick of Reaper is obviously really good now because it's just going to destroy us super quick. But it doesn't matter. Like, that's fine. Like, as a push in overtime, that's absolutely fine. This is so winnable. It's unbelievable. Okay, so we're still going with the D.Va. I guess we're not going to get to see Sigma, or we're not going to get to see much of Sigma. This feels like a long OverAnalyzed. I don't know. I'm really enjoying this OverAnalyzed. Right, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What happens if they had a Roadhog there? At least we get the fire strike. Right, play with the Reinhardt barrier. We just want to play slow here, right? We've destroyed his barrier. This is great. He's 1 HP, whatever. He's going to be alive still, though. We just play with your Ryan. Play with your Ryan. Don't stand out in the open. Use the goddamn terrain to your advantage. Why are we not just here? We're here. Nothing can get us. We can still defense matrix the Reinhardt.
Defense matrix activated.
This is bad now. This is real bad. Because losing our mech. I mean, they've still got 2 minutes and 30 seconds, but losing our mech. What's that? What is our Echo doing in there? Get out of there, Echo. Losing our mech is not great, right? Because we can't kill ourselves here. We won't get back from the fight. Oh, see how we're getting nothing here? Oh, no, no, no. Is our Reinhardt going to die before we get defense matrix on him? No. Hey, get in his face, man. Get in his face. I knew. Where's that? Oh, no. So this just descended into madness, and it was a bit of a cluster there. This is unfortunate. We're getting rolled. Uh-oh. But it's still okay, though. Like, don't worry, right? They still have to push this all the way into the castle. This is, like, massive distance. And all with, like, think about the time now, right? Look at the timer. So it's 1 minute and 44. How long is it going to be until this gate opens, right? I think it's probably going to be a minute. I think it'll probably be about 1 minute and 10 seconds when that gate opens, right? Let's see if I'm right, actually, with that. So now we know we're going to, like, burn another 30 seconds easily off that. We shouldn't be going in here. No, 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 back out. So it's at least going to be 1 minute before they actually get through the door. So are they going to be able to push all the way to the victory point in 1 minute without you taking another fight? Well, no. Your team are going to be able to get together, regroup, and take that fight. This fight, though, where it's all this sort of piecemeal, we're going in and, yeah, we've got a pick, but they've rezzed it, or they've got a reap in their back line. It's all messy, right? And it's not actually... Oh, Reinhardt. And things like that, right? Oh, Jesus God. Just chill. Chill, guys. Get your ults together and take one fight you're going to win. And you win. So I'm pretty close on the timing. So it's 1 minute. Oh, Jesus. No! This is... No! This is throwing the game. No, stop. Oh, no. So it is 1 minute. So it literally took 30 seconds for it to move there, right? And...
60 seconds.
Thanks for the res, Mercy. Keen analytical mind. Yeah, well, my keen analytical mind says don't blow your ultimates one by one when it's not a full team fight, and now we've got nothing to use. We've got a Mercy ult and a Bob. Echo, why? See, this is where it starts falling apart, right? And this is where I get worried, because this is where you really need that leadership figure to just say, guys, just chill. Just come together. We'll take one fight. It's just going to come down to one fight now. We're not going to try crazy stuff. We're not going to go on the flank. We're not going to feed our brains out. See, I don't know where the Reaper is here. We're like, where's this Reaper? He's just killed our Echo. Is Reaper in our back line? I mean, he's just killed our Ashe. Where's our Ashe? Yeah. Oh my God, what's happened? Why are we not peeling? Why are we not concerned about this? Why are we not like our back line's being destroyed? Where is this guy? Oh my God. We could maybe keep that person alive. So now Reaper's just absolutely farming us. This is an unwinnable fight because we're going into this 2 players down. Our Bob's used to no avail. Our Reinhardt's fell off the map. Oh no! Oh, there's still a chance here. We can still regroup and take one big fight. See, these 2 kills from Ashe don't matter. One's been rezzed. Right. Please regroup. I've been here so many times. I know what's going on in the voice comms. It's like, please. Or at least in players' minds, you're just sitting there and you're like, please regroup. For the love of God. Regroup. Let's just take one fight. Please let us take one fight. High noon and everything's coming in. Okay, nice reaction on high noon, though. It could do with a heal. Oh, no. No, no. Not victory. All right, I think that was a fairly extensive overanalyzed. We could have won that. There's like 3 or 4 different opportunities to win that by just slamming all our ultimates into the enemy team as they were pushing through second point when we had a full team fight. Like, trying to YOLO in D.Va bombs against the whole enemy team when we're the only one there. You throw in the game doing that. Don't do that. Ooh. All right, guys. I think we're going to leave it at that. This has been a great overanalyze. I've really enjoyed this. Remember, if you want to send in video clips to appear on the series, go to unitlost.com/overanalyze. There is a link in the video description below. And yeah, submit clips away. And be as descriptive as you can in the why you want coaching box, because that gives me a lot of insight. Because when I look at the emails that have been sent in, it gets hundreds of emails every day. So there's a lot of stuff to go through. And yeah. All right, guys. It's been beautiful as ever. And remember, keep washing your hands out there, you filthy gits. And I'll catch you on the next one. Toodaloo.